An Albuquerque woman is worried because her neighbors have let their tree grow so close to a power line that it is sparking.
But she's having trouble getting anyone to do anything about it. News 13's Ariella Torin explains.
Well, Dean, Jessica, this has been happening for months. The power line is sparking, and you'd think someone would take care of it immediately, right? Well, that wasn't the case.
It's scary even when the wind starts blowing, anything. I go in the house. I don't want to be back here.
When it's very windy out, Anne Marie Rader fears disaster will strike her home near Juan Tabo and Candelaria. Since last fall, she's repeatedly asked PNM to trim a neighbor's overgrown mulberry trees. She says the branches hit their power lines, and this footage shows you huge electrical flashes lighting up her yard.
It was very scary, and I was just like, oh my goodness. And it just kept happening over and over. Like every 5 minutes it would do that again.
Still, no one's done anything about it.
PNM employee came into the backyard. He looked and he said that that's not their deal anymore. They don't do cutting of the trees.
That was a month ago. She says she was also told it was her neighbor's responsibility and to call the fire department if there are any more sparks.
I'm afraid that the line will come down in the backyard and have a live wire in our backyard, and we have 2 little dogs.
A PNM spokesperson also told me Rader's neighbor is responsible. I talked with that neighbor who's renting and says that should be his landlord's job. But PNM's own website clearly states it's the company's responsibility, saying, quote, PNM routinely inspects trees that interfere with power lines and trims them on a planned schedule.
Nobody's come out. The holidays are coming up soon, and we're just afraid that it's very dangerous.
Now, PNM refused our request for a camera interview, but after our calls, they now say they went out to the property today and have submitted a work order to deal with the trees. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Ariella. PNM's website advises people to use specifically trained professionals to trim trees that are close to a power line.